Alright, so I'm gonna do another one of these pieces of shit. I'll have to link it again. The thing that I use, and I'd like to apologize for some of the recent videos, the ones where, like especially with GURP, like I think if I'm gonna do games that are in the desktop, I'm going to have to just make them as big as I possibly can because like I completely forgot that whenever you upload stuff to YouTube it becomes tiny, and I'm going to try to upload these in higher quality. Whenever I was trying to upload one of them, I can't remember what it was. I tried to upload it at least I think it's what it was, at a higher quality, but it fucked up, so I just decided to do a lesser one, and that went through. So I'm hoping that was just a fluke. I guess the next thing I do, I'll try and upload at a higher quality. And then if that works, I might do an even higher quality, and we'll just see how that goes. Anyways, I'm going to get right down to this. Here we go. This is book 1, chapter 7. Fuck whatever, who cares? Alright, here we go. Hang on, let me scroll down as much as I can. Fuck. Alright, there, that's good. Shim is a short for Sheamus, as Jim is jockey for Jacob. Don't know what the fuck that means. A few tough necks are still get-atable? I guess. Who pretend that aboriginally he was of respectable stemming. He was an outlets between the lines of Raganair, Ball. Oh, fuck. How do you come up with these fucking names? Balbarb and Horide. I don't know, hair wire, and an outlaw and an in-law to Captain the Han, and Reverend McBirdwood. The trope blog was among his most distant connections. But every honest-to-goodness man in the land of the space of today knows that that his back life will not stand being written about in black and white. Putting truth and untruth together, a shot may be made at what this hybrid actually was like to look at. Alright, that's the first paragraph. Before I continue, I'm not sure how many books this is in, but apparently, like, this whole fucking Finnegans Wake, it's at least 3 books. Probably more. But this motherfucker took 17 years to write this. All this shit. Could you imagine doing something for 17 years? And it was a waste of fucking time because it's not widely read at all. From the research that I've looked up, 17 fucking years of a waste of fucking time, and it was published 2 years before he was dead. Alright, let's get to the second paragraph. I'll scroll down again. Shim's bodily get-up, it seems, included an AIDS of a skull. What the fuck does that mean? AIDS... it's probably pronounced ads, but that's a fucking tool. A tool of the skull? What the fuck is that? Fuck, whatever. An 8 of a lark's eye, the wool, I guess, of a nose, 1 numb arm up a sleeve, 42 hairs off his uncrown, 18 to his mock lip, a trio of barbels from his mini-gig chin, Soman's son, the wrong shoulder higher than the right, all ears, an artificial tongue with a natural curl. Fuck! Quit naming body parts. Not a foot to stand on, a handful of thumbs. What the fuck? Is this guy carrying around thumbs that he cut off? A handful of thumbs, a blind stomach, a deaf heart, a loose liver, 2/5 of 2 buttocks? What the fuck's going on in this? This doesn't make any fucking sense. What the hell was he going for when he wrote this piece of shit? It doesn't make a goddamn bit of fucking sense. Ho ho, this was an experimental type of literature. This is the fucking Picasso of literature. And you know what? Experiment failed. This was an experiment. A 17-year experiment. And it's a fucking failure. Nobody wants to read this shit. And from what I've read, no two interpretations are the fucking same. Nobody really knows what the fuck this book is about. There are certain points that people who can actually sit through this diarrhea mess can come up with. There's points that they can agree on. But for the most part, nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Where the fuck I leave off? The 2 buttocks. The 2/5 of 2 buttocks. One gritstein, avoid up. What the fuck is that? Avoid up order. Fuck you. Alright, for him. A man's root of all evil. A salmonkelts, thin skin, eel's blood in his cold toes, a bladder tri-stended, so much so that young Master Shimmy, on his very first debauch at the very first dawn of the proto-history, seeing himself such and such, when playing with thistle words in their garden nursery, Grifotrophio at I'm saying street, the third, street 3rd, Shuvlin, Old Holand. Would we go back there now for sounds, pillings, and scents? Would we now for Annas and Annas? What the fuck? Annas and Annas. Why are you putting that twice? To be a dumbass? If you're... I don't even know what an Anna is. Whatever. Would we for full score 8 and a Lyretta? And 12 blocks 1 bob. That's a question, apparently. Oh, I'm not going to highlight anything. For 4 testers, 1 grout. These aren't questions, you dumb shit! And none of these fucking words after these question marks. No, my mouse is working. None of these fucking, shit after these question marks. The next sentence doesn't start with a capitalization. Not for a diner, not for Joe. Whatever. Dictated to of all his little brethren and shit. Sweetsterins. I probably still pronounced it wrong. The first riddle of the universe. Asking, when is a man not a man? When he gets a sex change. That's when. Telling them take their time, young fries, and wait till the tide stops. For from the first his day was a fortnight, and offering a prize of the bittersweet crab, a little present from the past, for their copper age was yet unminted to the winter. One said when the heavens are... Yeah. Okay, I want to make sure it wasn't havens. One said when the heavens are quackers. A second said when bohemian lips. These are answers to when is a man not a man? This is stupid. When is a man not a man? When the heavens are quackers. What the fuck kind of answer is that? A second said when bohemian lips. What the fuck does that mean? A third said, when he know... What? When he know, when hold hard a jiffy. Is a jiffy a penis? When he is a narstick and determined to the next... These fucking kids... Well, I think they're kids. For some reason I got the idea of the kids. What a bunch of dumb shit fuckers. What a bunch of dumbass... Fucking send these kids to the mine. If kids were this stupid back then, no wonder they were sent to the fucking mine. The fucking parents don't want to listen to this fucking bullshit. Uneducated kids who don't make any goddamn sense, just like this fucking author. Bunch of dumb motherfucking shitheads. I hope all these fuckers who are giving these answers get fucking black lung from mining coal day and night. Fuck you, you motherfuckers. And fuck you, James Joyce. I'm glad you're dead. I have no idea. Oh, this excerpt isn't that long. Where the fuck? Okay, there's the jiffy. Okay, let's hear some more answers from these wondrous fucking kids. The next one said, when the angel of death kicks the bucket of life. That's probably the best answer I've heard yet. That's still not an acceptable answer for me. Still another said when the wine's at Whitson's. And a stupid answer. When is a man not a man? What the fuck does this shit mean? And still another when lovely woman. Way to spell woman. That's probably how they spelled it over in fucking Ireland. Either that, this fucker was drunk 24/7, fucking eating mushrooms, licking toads, and shooting up LSD, marijuana. No, not marijuana. Methamphetamine, snorting cocaine, smoking marijuana, eating marijuana brownies. What other drug? This motherfucker was fucked up in the fucking head. But anyways. And still another when lovely woman, this is like the caveman, he's like not using the proper sentence. So I'm going to read it like a caveman. And still another when lovely woman stoops to conk him. What does it mean to conk him? Unless that's cut off his penis, which I still don't consider an acceptable answer. That doesn't make a fucking bit of sense. I'm pretty sure conk means to beat the shit out of him. But just to make sure there's no... oh, fuck. I should put the word definition in there. I misspelled the word definition. Son of a bitch. Hit someone on the head. Yeah, okay. Ah, god damn it. I hit the RuneScape fucking tab. Whatever. When a lovely woman stoops to hit him in the head. No! He's still a man! One of the littlest said me. What? One of the littlest said me, sim, what the fuck? When Papa Pappered the harbor. That's stupid. I don't know what the fuck that means. That motherfucker must have been 2 years old. One of the wittiest... Oh, great. I haven't read any of this. Let's see what the fucking wittiest motherfucking kid said to the answer. When is a man not a man? When he yab... Oh, fuck. So one of the wittiest... I'm going to read this like Bill Cosby. This sounds like something when fucking Bill Cosby said... When he all croaking and he's a mirror himself zooking. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna read it normally. When he yeet ye alab kuchen and he zmeer he zelf zo zukin whatever. What is he, a fucking stereotypical Russian? Or, I don't know. Oh, I can't remember who the fuck talks like this. Witty my ass. Get your ass back to the mine. Still one said, when you are old, I'm grey, fall full, we sleep. And still another, when we deader Walkner. Deader Walkner? Is this fucking zombie? And another, when he is just only after having been semi-sized? The fuck does that mean? I almost thought it was circumcised. And another, when he hath no bananas? Bananas? Is it supposed to be bananas? Or is bananas like testicles? The penis, when it's erect, kind of looks like a banana. Is that what that's supposed to be? When he hath no banana. You win, kid! You win! That's when a man's not a man, when he doesn't have a fucking penis! He's a woman! What you make him a she? Give that kid, what was it? A prize of a give that kid a bittersweet crab! He got the motherfucking answer right! No penis makes you not a man! But no, there's still oh shit. No, this is another kid. Let's see what this motherfucker has to say. And one when those pigs, they begin now that they will flies up into the luft. So when pigs fly. Is it so hard for this asshole just to talk like normal people? It's like whoever James Joyce's parents, gave birth to him. Let's keep this motherfucker locked in the basement until he's like 28. We'll just give him these Shakespeare books to read, and we'll just slide food in through a little flap in the closet door or the basement door that's wielded shut, so he can feed and drink. And then they released him when he was like 28, and this is the shit that he wrote. All were wrong. No! They're not all wrong! The fucking kid that said he has no bananas is right! You're wrong! Get to the coal mine too, motherfucker! So let's see what the fucking right answer is. They were wrong. So Shim himself, the dictator... That's not a fucking word. I swear, I'm gonna fucking Google this. It's like dictator, but the second letter is a fucking O. Let me make sure I'm actually getting that right. Yeah. That can't be a fucking word. At least fucking Google searched open this time. Dictator. Tosh.0. Yeah, did you mean dictator? No, I meant this fictitious word that this dumb fucker came up with. Idiot. Fucking James Joyce. I hope he died of dysentery. The dictator took the cake, the correct solution being all give it up. When he is yours till the rending of the rocks. Sham. What the fuck does that mean? That doesn't make any fucking sense. And let me just make sure that was the fucking question. A riddle, the first riddle of the universe. Asking, when is a man not a man? So when is a man not a man, according to this idiot? When he is I don't know, what the fuck is this? Are you leaving out fucking words? When he is yours to till the rending of the rocks. I don't know what the fuck that means. So, what's going on in this fucking excerpt? He's asking a bunch of fucking kids, when is a man not a man? Which apparently was the first riddle of the universe. I would think that the first riddle of the fucking universe is, what the fuck am I gonna eat? Well, if it's a riddle, that's not a riddle. I think the first fucking riddle is, how the fuck did we get here? Riddle me that, James. Your book sucks. You suck. And I'm glad that your 17-year experimental writing fucking failed. This is the biggest bunch of shit I have ever fucking read with my own eyes. I've seen shitty ass. Oh god, I can't think. Fan fiction. I've seen shitty fan fiction. I've seen horrible, I don't even know the word. So I'm just going to say I've seen horrible short stories written in, like, you know, the old triple X kind of shit. Let's just say romantic novels, but they're not really romantic novels. They're shit that people post online that are funny as shit to read. That shit makes sense. No matter how bad they misspell it, no matter how shitty they make the grammar, this is a piece of shit. I have no fucking idea what the fuck is going on in this stupid piece of shit. This is the third excerpt I've read. And this is the clearest one that I have read. Oh, great. Now the cat that gets nervous is looking at me. Come on. I'm not going to yell anymore because whenever this fucking cat gets nervous, he gets bladder infections and then starts pissing everywhere. This is a piece of shit. None of it makes a fucking bit of sense. And the only reason that this is the clearest one that I've read is because the only fucking thing I understand is some guy whose name is, I guess, Shim, asked a bunch of kids, hey, when is a man not a man? And these stupid fucking kids give answers that don't make sense. One of them gives an answer that sounds right. Wait, where is that? What was it called? A banana? That's probably not even a word. Hang on, while I'm looking at it, I might as well get a fucking Google search opening. Banana. Okay, there it is. When he hath no bananas. The fuck are bananas? Well, apparently... Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna... I see a landscape. I see a parking lot. I see a seagull flying against the clouds. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. What the fuck is a banana? Apparently it's a restaurant too. There's some fucking food. There's a woman. There's another woman. I'm just seeing a bunch of pictures of the fucking naturesque backgrounds with the sun in it, except for this one. So what is a banana? No fucking idea. But I'm going to guess that bananas is a plural word, so I'm going to get rid of the S at the end. Is that a fucking picture of the fucking human centipede? I'm pretty sure it was. Okay, look, we got bananas. We got another banana. Not sure. That's some guy dressed up as like a ketchup or a mustard bottle or something. Banana. It's tequila. I'm afraid to click on anything because I don't want to get a virus. No, I have no goddamn idea. This book is just a piece of shit. I don't even know who the fuck would want to read it. How did this fucking thing get published? James Joyce had to be the ass slave of the publicist. Could you imagine being a publicist, somebody that reads books to see if they're good enough to get published so that you can make fucking money? That's your job. You read books, you fucking pay for all this shit, the fucking paper of the pages, the covers, and the shipment to the stores so that people will buy the shit and you get paid that way. That's what a publicist does as far as I know. Could you imagine this piece of shit landing on your desk and you read this shit and saying, yeah, I'll publish this? Who the fuck published this piece of shit? And why? Did he publish it himself? No, there's no fucking way this idiot was smart enough to make any goddamn money off anything. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to think about this shit anymore. I might read more excerpts, but as for now, I'm fucking done. I don't want to just think about what I read. I don't want to think about why the fuck this was published. All I want to do is just... I don't know. I'm just fucking baffled. And it's just like, am I stupid? Am I too stupid to figure out what the fuck is going on? Because somebody liked this enough. I think I got a little tongue-tied there, so let me start my sentence over. Somebody must have liked this because it got published. Why? Why? You know what? One more thing I want to do. Before I end this, let's go to good old Amazon.com and see just what this book is rated. As in stars. Finnegans, which for some reason Finnegans isn't fucking, there's not an apostrophe S in it. Wake. What the fuck? It's like not quite 3.5 stars. This one's more than 4. Why? Oh wait, hang on. A skeleton key. That's why this one's rated so fucking high, because people who are in college that are forced to read this piece of shit were like, oh shit, I need something to fucking interpret this, so I make up some bullshit on this book report I have to write. So I'm just gonna go with, it might give me the exact rating if I 3.7 stars out of 5, so let's divide 3.7. Actually, you know what? I don't have to do that. 3.7 multiplied by 2. So this book is approximately 74% good. I don't know how in the hell... Fuck. I'm not going to take up any more of your time, so I'm just going to end it here.